time.
Was it a minute? No, it's a minimum of 1 minute. I don't know what I didn't see the board going up and what was added.
Well, a strange performance. I think that's probably as complimentary as we could be to the referee. Celtic have had their chances. Kyogo's had the chance. Cameron Carter-Vickers has had a chance as well. Ange Postecoglou wanting to speak to the referee, or perhaps just tell him the rules of football. But at half-time here at Celtic Park, it's Celtic 0, Ross County 0.
There's a fairy tale about this club. There's an ingredient of this club that you can't quite put into words. I think it goes back to the very early days that I think it was founded for the very right reasons, and I think those reasons have stayed with us.
Celtic is a football club renowned for those special moments.
Those truly iconic times in our history which have made this club unique. Each of these moments has added to the magic surrounding what the great Billy McNeill called a fairy tale club, evoking emotions within every Celtic fan, pride, passion, elation and so much more. And while so many magnificent memories have been created over the years, the real magic of Celtic lies in our unique charitable heritage 135 years ago.
For those who are struggling financially. However, the ongoing cost of living crisis poses an even greater challenge this winter for so many. Through our appeal, we want to give hundreds of families in our communities the Christmas they deserve, making sure there's food on the table and gifts under the tree. We also aim to help pensioners, women and children in refuge, the homeless community and refugees, as well as a whole host of others facing poverty and hardship. Please help us make a difference this Christmas.
Together, we can share the magic.
You can donate online, via PayPal, by text, cheque, or through collection boxes in Celtic stores. All details are provided here. Or you can get involved in one of our Christmas Appeal fundraising events at www.celticchristmasappeal.com. Thank you for your wonderful support.
Ange Postecoglou here at Celtic Park having a word with the referee as he went off the pitch. You heard the boos ringing round Celtic Park for the officials. Listen, we can talk about that, but let's talk about Celtic's performance first of all in that first half. A goalless first half, Simon. What have you made of how the boys have done?
Frustrating, 45 minutes. It's not often that we come in at half-time here at Celtic Park with no goals. So, you know, it's frustrating from that point of view. Kyogo's had a really good chance that you'd expect him to score with. But we're sitting at 0-0, so they have to go out and change that in the second half.
Has it been the same old story of a team coming here to sit behind the ball, to not have really much attacking intent in mind? It
usually is. It usually is with teams here, and you know, you could argue that Celtic pin teams back as well, but Ross County have done well. They've got back numbers, they're here to frustrate, make it difficult for Celtic, and Celtic have found it difficult in the first 45.
Yeah, I mean, we'll take a look at the chances that Celtic have had, you know, a couple of half chances, some better than others. A lot of Kyogo incidents here. This was the first chance for Kyogo. Haksabanovic doing well down the left-hand side here.
Yeah, starting on the left here, just creating a little yard for himself. It's a very good cross in, and it is actually a really good header. You know, he's unfortunate that's just glanced over the bar. Very similar to a goal here against Hibs, maybe with Giakoumakis. A similar ball in, and it's just the wrong side of the crossbar. But play early on as well, and you were hoping that would have set the tone, but the chances have come few and far between really in this first 45.
Yeah, it's been difficult for Kyogo, as it would be for whoever is up top for Celtic, to find the space because it is very congested in there.
Yeah, but he's good at that. He prefers to have a little bit more space in behind for his movement to get in behind, but he's still good at picking up little areas in that tight situation. There was another one that I think it was Bernabe cut back. You know, it was a heavy touch rather than get a shot away. But he'll get in there time and time again until he gets one. A
lot of Celtic's creative play comes down the wings. You know, Maeda and Haksabanovic have alternated sides. How do you think they've done?
They've done okay. They've done all right. I think that's where our threat is in the first half especially. When it is congested in there, if we can get it wide. Even Bernabe's picked up a couple of good positions coming on this left-hand side. Just that final ball, you know, it is congested in there. You need to get your head up, be precise with the cutback.
Ross County of all teams should know not to lay off Cameron Carter-Vickers when he comes out of defence. He's already, you know, scored against them from distance, and this was another chance.
Yeah, I think that was his first goal for the club, Ross County, last season. But we touched on this before the game. He's comfortable breaking forward. You know, that's a shot that the keeper should be doing better with. But at times like this, it was similar against Motherwell the other day. You know, when things are tight and people are getting picked up man for man, sometimes somebody like Arthur Vickers breaking out for the back might open things up.
Yeah, does it take that? Because I think the guys in commentary picked up that Ross County were just man marking, you know, the pitch, which maybe not great if you're trying to kind of link up play, but Cameron Carter-Vickers is one of these players that will just keep the ball and advance into space.
Yeah, it maybe takes something like that to take somebody out of the equation, and somebody else has to come and close him down. Subsequently, it gives space to somebody else. I think Bernaby did something similar with a break, but Boydie touched on it as well. You know, when it is man for man there, you are looking for somebody maybe to take a risk, and it might be somebody like Carter-Vickers breaking.
I think there was only once in that first half that there was a chance where you were thinking, all right, there's a goal coming now, and it was midway through the half when Kyogo was through on goal.
This is the one. You know, they win it back quickly here. It's laid off by Haksabanovic. O'Reilly plays it through. He does everything right until the shot. You know, he takes it away from the defender that's trying to close him down. He uses his pace.
Credit the goalie here for narrowing the angle, perhaps?
Yeah, but I'd be expecting that little guy to finish that from there. As I say, we were right behind this. He uses his pace to take it away from the defender. He knows he's buying himself a split second to get the shot away, and he just pulled it.
Yeah, on any other, Kyogo might have put that one away. One thing's for sure, his head won't go down. He'll be ready to take the next chance. He kind of opted for a more kind of deft chip and a chance just before half time, trying to catch the goalkeeper off his line. Perhaps this one never really looked in.
Listen, if this goes in, it could be a contender for goal of the season. Yeah. It's played into him at pace for Maeda. It's a great first touch, just bounces up a little bit. You know, he's trying to be creative there. It's a tight area. There's 3 players between him and the goal. He's just trying to be a little bit cute. You know, if that comes off, it's a fantastic goal. But as you say, he will get his time and time again. And the other side of it is we have guys on the bench. You know, if it comes to that, there's guys there that can freshen it up. Yeah,
Starfelt, the only change, Hope Maurice Jens is okay. There appeared to be a head knock. He carried on, but he certainly looked as if he was dazed, maybe a bit concussed. So the Celtic medical staff doing the right thing to take him. The officials' performance hasn't affected the score. Thankfully, VAR's not got involved, but there were some really, really odd decisions. There was the one the guys picked up on. It looked like it should have been an indirect free kick. There was the one at the end where the Ross County player was getting treatment on the pitch. Everyone knows the rule is you have to go off and then come on. It's just a bit unsettling, isn't it, when the referees don't seem to be in control of things? Yeah, it is, and Paul alluded to it sometimes as if they don't know 60,000 people are watching them. I think it has affected them. You know, the reaction of the crowd, the first one he gets it wrong, you know, the keeper's put it down, he's picked it back up. That is simply not allowed. He'll get out of jail by saying he'll take it back for some free kick before. There'll be an explanation for it. But the 60,000 were puzzled, and then that one there, you have to take the player off. You know, what happens if that guy pops up and scores? So a couple of questionable decisions. Yeah, that's what the manager was speaking to the referee, David Monroe, about that going off at half-time. But no goals, 0-0, as we head towards the second half here at Celtic Park. All right, something a bit more light-hearted now. Whenever Greg Taylor's involved behind the scenes, you know you're up for a laugh. Always good for a bit of banter. We sat Greg down with his good pal James McCarthy and got their opinions on certain topics about each other.
Maka, hands down. He's got the best in the changing room, so Maka by a mile. Maka again.
Similar.
No, Maka. He wins it. But there was a wee story with Maka's car. Maka waited in a car for what, 2 years?
2 years.
And then got a different one, but Maka's is the nicest. Definitely me, yeah.
Greg Taylor.
Student of the game.
Nah, no.
Neither of us really.
Nah.
Don't get a chance. Who gets training?
Does this mean him? Nah, Greg, he's a good worker, to be honest. So
We both graft, to be fair. There'll be a lot of boys that like training less than us. Maka again.
Like GT.
Both of us are
50-50.
two funniest in the team by a mile.
GT, I'm not big on my music, just now and again. Some music on, but GT's the main man for that.
Yeah, I put tunes on the gym, so I'll take that one. Both kind of get a freebie, so whoever buys the nicest pair coming out.
Me, probably, because I'm older than Greggy now, so probably me.
I'm wanting to be assistant to Maka, so that would be good.
Me, no chance.
I'll take that one because I don't
GT.
shut up.
Love to get Greg Taylor as a co-com one day. I think he'd be good value for that. Thanks to Greg and to James McCall. I was interested to hear them talking about, is Greg being serious when he says that neither him nor James get free football boots? They have to buy their own boots. Would that be right?
It could be a possibility. I remember, listen, you're going back a long time to my playing career, but sponsors did become scarce. In Scotland, I think, if you go further south, Premiership, I think it's a wee bit more used, but I wouldn't be surprised if he has to buy his own.
I find that incredible. You're talking about two international footballers here and they're having to buy their own boots. Unless it's just Greg with a wind-up, who knows. Anyway, on to here at Celtic Park this afternoon in the Lisbon Lions stand, which is the stand that we're sitting in just now. There was the official opening of